Looks like a little fisheye. Ooh. Hey everybody, welcome back to Car Sick. Are you quarantined at home with nothing to do? It's raining outside, you can't go for a bike ride? How about we take care of some car projects that we've been putting off? A friend gave me these speakers that he didn't want. I used one of them in the truck that had a blown speaker. So I'm going to try and put one of these in the Kia that has a blown speaker. I don't know if it fits. I'll take this door panel off and see. I'm getting some mixed reviews online about what size speaker goes in there. So I got this already. It's free. Let's see if we can make it fit. Alright, these door panel clips are a little weird. I messed with them earlier. It's got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. This center section here is actually a cap, like a cover. It's got to come off. Might need a smaller pick. Oop, there it goes. And then you got a screw. It's also got a couple of these little covers. I bet you there's a screw behind there. It's like a little door. It stays on there. There's another one behind the handle. Sneaky. You underestimate the sneakiness. Every time you pick up your drill or your impact, you always got to test it out. Make sure it works still. Right? It's like tongs when you're grilling. Click, clack. Make sure they still work. Screw. I'm going to start pulling to see what happens. I don't know if there's any more. Maybe we should take this thing off. Might be something behind here. Not really sure. We could probably pop that off anyway. I'm sure it got clips holding it on. Nothing holding the door panel on back here, but at the very least it'll help us lift it out. Because normally you have to pop the door panel from the bottom and then lift. There's one. There's another one. There we got the window and lock connector. That's it. Doesn't look like I broke any of the clips. That's good. There's that crappy speaker. I don't see any tears. Oops. Doesn't look messed up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's riveted in. You freaking jerks. Why'd they do that? You jerks. So the speaker, it looks okay, but I'm not getting any bass out of it.
That you start getting into,
it's real tinny.
Driving a Mars rover from home.
I'm getting just the treble.
This is American Life from Ira Glass. Today's program, Black Box. Stories of people who don't have the information they need and want. Right?
What I think I might do is just drill these rivets out, pull this speaker out, and maybe use some screws to hold it back in. The speaker that I have, I think it's a 6.5 inch TS165P. 6.5 inch might be. I didn't measure it, but it looks like I can fit it inside this plastic housing if I just trim these tabs just slightly. So that's good. First I'm going to do is take this one out, drill these rivets out real quick. These rivets are aluminum, so they're real easy to drill. Two. That's it. That was easy. Can't really see anything obvious. There must be, maybe this subwoofer's disconnected at the center, maybe from the coil. Maybe it's separated. Sure doesn't look like it though. Positive, negative. Of course it doesn't say here, but I think the fat one is the positive. Yes, I'll look it up online. Could just screw it right there. Honestly, it'd probably sound better if I reuse this though. Well, let's see if we can get this connector desoldered. And I'll just see if I can solder it straight to this and we can use the factory harness. We don't have to cut and splice any wires on the factory harness. I do not want to do that. Alright, soldering iron's warming up. But I'm just going to cut these wires here. Hey, magnet. Ooh, I smell my soldering iron. Strip these wires here. You know what? I think I'm going to hook this up temporarily to this one. See what it sounds like. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure the bigger of the two terminals here is positive, but there's a good way to check. Hook up some wires or test leads here. I'll do negative to the small one, black to the small one, red to the big one. And you can hook up a battery. Can't be a big battery, no more than like a small battery, 1.5 volts. If it's any more than that, you could blow the speaker. So I'm going to put the negative terminal on the black, and if the speaker jumps out, goes out when you connect, then the polarity is correct. Look at that. Get a little bit closer look here. That's it. I want to test this speaker, because if it doesn't work, there might be something else wrong, wiring or something, I don't know. Let's just see what it sounds like before I go to the trouble of making it.
Has that gotten easier for you? Have you readjusted?
No, it's
Sounds
not
good.
easier. And to be honest with you, I don't want it to be easy. If it gets easy for me, that means maybe I'm suffering from a little emotional fatigue.
Let's put it on a different station, but I don't want to play too much music. And copyright claims, man. What do we got here? How about that? That's my favorite radio station here. It's a 91.5 WPRK, the voice of Rollins College and the best in basement radio. So it looks like this speaker frame is actually plastic, and I believe it is glued to this housing. You know, I'm gonna have to cut this out. Let's get the knife. All right, there's no going back now. Honestly, it probably still sound the same. Oh, and the subwoofer's still attached. Maybe the coil inside is broken somewhere. I wonder if I can save this magnet. Oh, I got the magnet off. I want to keep that. Alright, stop messing around. Get this shit out of there. Is this gonna be beefy enough? Plastic. Hey. Goodbye, Kia. Let's trim these down a little. There we go. Look at that. Like a glove. Yep, got room to solder. Alright, let's try to screw this down. Let's open up my very well organized, very impressive screw box here. It's just going into plastic. I don't need much. What else we got in here? This guy. What these little things? Flathead. Came off of furniture. There you go. Speakers in. Let's solder the connector on. See if I can run this through this hole. That's a tiny little hole though. Hey, magnet. Hey, bud, can you mow some other time? You know, Saturday at 2 o'clock is not good for me. I'm trying to make a video here. Let's heat her up. It's like TIG welding. Big old glob. There. We're soldered.
The biggest sales of
network was
And now, here is your host, Hazen Schumacher.
Hazen Schumacher. I have a manly radio voice. Beautiful, manly radio voice.
Alright, now I gotta get these rivets out of there. Hey, Pam! That didn't sound good. You gotta be shitting me. Another screen broken. It was in my pocket. I was pushing on it with the drill. That's not a good idea. Make sure your window's up so you don't break your glass. rivets made these holes pretty big, so I'm gonna have to get some pretty fat screws here. I'm bleeding. Why am I always bleeding? Every time I work on a car, I'm bleeding. Always some kind of damage. This time I'm cut, and I lost a phone screen anyway. Alright, let's put the door panel back. Get you connected. Click. That's it. This guy. Close the little door. Make sure the window functions.
This is a message about coronavirus. You are at higher risk for getting seriously ill if you are over 65. If you have any
Freaking coronavirus. Alright, we're all done. That's it, we're all done. That was a pretty easy project. Well, relatively easy. I mean, it wasn't just a plug and play. Easy peasy swap, but I got pretty lucky with the size of these speakers, worked out just right. So now if the other door panel fails, I have another speaker. I'm not going to replace that one until I absolutely have to, because that was a little too much work. Had a little collateral damage today, but you know, that's okay, whatever. It's only money, right? Time to replace it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.